The hidden senses, awakening the internal landscape. The 5 internal senses and their connection to self-discovery. Zoran, the ancient dragon who had witnessed the ebb and flow of countless ages, perched atop a mountain peak, gazing out over the vast expanse of the world below. His eyes, ageless and wise, twinkled as he prepared to share a secret known only to the mystics of old and, now, to the explorers of the human mind. There is more to the world than meets the eye, Zoran began, his voice echoing like the winds that swept across the land. The external senses sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell are the ones that we most often rely on to navigate the world around us. But there are senses hidden within, senses that can guide you to the deepest truths of your being. These internal senses are often overlooked, yet they are the key to unlocking the full potential of the self. Zoran paused, his gaze drifting inward as if accessing a realm beyond time. The air around him seemed to hum with the energy of ancient knowledge, inviting the listener to embark on a journey of self-discovery. In the world of the mystics, he continued, the internal senses were revered as the gateway to higher consciousness. They were the means by which the wise ones could perceive the subtle forces that govern the universe. These senses, though often ignored in modern times, are the true instruments of self-awareness, emotional regulation, and personal transformation. The 5 internal senses. Zoran leaned forward, his voice growing more intense, as if to convey the profound importance of these hidden faculties. The first of these internal senses is proprioception, Zoran explained. It is the sense that allows you to be aware of your body in space, how you move, where your limbs are, the balance and coordination of your physical form. Mystics of old understood that true self-awareness begins with knowing your body as an extension of your consciousness. In the silence of meditation, one becomes attuned to every muscle, every breath, feeling the pulse of life that runs through the body. This awareness allows you to transcend the illusion of separateness between mind and body. Proprioception is essential in maintaining physical balance and coordinating movement, but it also plays a crucial role in emotional regulation. Neuroscientific studies have shown that body awareness, through proprioception, can help individuals manage stress, anxiety, and even depression by fostering a deeper connection between the mind and the body. The second sense, Zoran continued, is intuition, that deep, inner knowing that transcends logic and reason. Intuition is the internal sense that guides you through the unknown, offering insights that cannot be explained by the 5 external senses. The mystics called it the voice of the soul. They believed that by quieting the mind, one could tap into a well of wisdom that would reveal hidden truths about the self and the world. Intuition is a direct link to the unconscious mind, where all the wisdom of the universe resides. In modern neuroscience, intuition is often associated with the brain's ability to make quick, subconscious judgments based on accumulated experiences. Intuitive insights are often grounded in patterns and connections that the conscious mind may not immediately recognize, but can act upon almost instantaneously. Neuroscientific research has explored how the brain processes this subconscious information and how intuition can guide decision-making, especially under uncertainty. The third internal sense is interoception, Zoran said, his tone now softening. It is the ability to sense the internal state of the body, your heartbeat, breath, hunger, thirst, and even the subtle shifts in your emotional state. Mystics understood that by becoming deeply attuned to the body's sensations, one could uncover the deeper currents of emotion and energy that govern the mind. Interoception is the bridge between the body and the mind, providing insight into the emotional landscape within. Interoception is now recognized as a critical sense for emotional regulation and self-awareness. Neuroscientific research has shown that individuals with a heightened sense of interoception are better at understanding and managing their emotions. This sense helps us respond to internal cues, such as hunger or tension, before they manifest as external actions, allowing us to stay grounded and centered in the present moment. Zoran's eyes gleamed with the knowledge that these hidden senses were not mere tools of self-awareness, but keys to unlocking a deeper connection to the universe. The final two senses, he said, are empathy, the ability to feel the emotions of others, and spiritual perception, the sense of interconnectedness with all beings and the cosmos itself. Together, these internal senses allow you to live in harmony with the world around you, perceiving not only the physical, but also the subtle energies that flow through all things. The five inner senses: light, sound, feeling, taste, and smell. Zoran, ever the teacher, smiled with ancient wisdom. Though many are familiar with the external senses of sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell, few realize that these same faculties extend within. They are not merely external phenomena, but are also part of your internal landscape, serving as gateways to deeper realms of perception. These are the five inner senses: the sense of light, the sense of sound, the sense of feeling, the sense of taste, and the sense of smell, each offering you access to a unique dimension of reality. The sense of light, Zoran began, is not limited to what you see with your eyes. It is the inner perception of light, the luminous energy that exists in the space around you and within you. In meditation, when you close your eyes, you may begin to see flashes of light or experience a sensation of illumination in your inner vision. This inner light is the reflection of your consciousness, a guide to understanding the higher realms of existence. In mystic traditions, the inner light is often associated with spiritual illumination and enlightenment. Neuroscience suggests that the perception of light in the brain may be connected to the activation of the pineal gland, often linked to spiritual experiences and altered states of consciousness. The sense of sound, Zoran continued, is more than the physical sounds you hear. It is the inner resonance of the universe, the subtle vibrations that carry wisdom. This internal sound is known as Anatha Brahma, the sound of creation. When you tune into the internal sound, through practices like chanting or listening to the quiet hum of your own being, you can begin to hear the underlying harmonics of the cosmos itself. Modern research on sound frequencies and brainwaves reveals how specific sounds can alter brain activity, potentially leading to deep states of relaxation, focus, and creativity. This sound has been recognized in numerous ancient cultures as a powerful tool for transformation. The sense of feeling, Zoran said, is not just the sense of touch, but the deep, internal awareness of sensation that goes beyond the skin. It is the feeling of energy moving through your body, the sensation of emotion or subtle currents of thought. By tuning into this sense, you can begin to feel the energy that flows through you, guiding you to greater self-awareness and emotional clarity. This internal sense is integral to body-mind practices that focus on somatic awareness. Neuroscience has demonstrated that our emotions are often felt in specific areas of the body, suggesting that emotional states are deeply connected to physical sensations. The sense of taste, Zoran mused, is not only about savoring food, but also about experiencing the essence of life itself. Through inner tasting, you can sense the sweetness of peace, the bitterness of sorrow, or the saltiness of tears. These sensations reflect your relationship with the world and the experiences you are creating. Studies on mindfulness and sensory awareness suggest that tuning into the body's sensations can enhance one's appreciation for life's subtleties, fostering a deeper connection to the present moment. Lastly, the sense of smell, Zoran said with a knowing smile, is more than the scent of flowers or the earth after rain. It is the ability to perceive the essences of things, the fragrance of your own thoughts, and the energy of those around you. This sense is deeply tied to memory and emotion, as smells can evoke deep feelings of joy, nostalgia, or even sadness. Neuroscience supports this notion, showing that the olfactory system is directly linked to the limbic system, the part of the brain involved in emotion and memory, allowing smells to trigger profound emotional responses. Awakening the hidden and inner senses. Zoran's voice grew tender as he shared the path to awakening these hidden senses. The journey to self-discovery begins with silence of the mind, silence of the body, and silence of the emotions. In this silence, the internal senses become clearer, like the stars emerging from behind the clouds. By practicing mindfulness, meditation, and body awareness, you can awaken these dormant faculties, allowing you to experience life in its fullness. Modern practices such as mindfulness meditation, yoga, and breathwork have gained recognition for their ability to enhance the internal senses. These practices encourage individuals to tune into their inner landscapes, fostering a deeper connection to the body and emotions, and enhancing overall self-awareness. When you awaken these senses, Zoran said with a knowing smile, you will begin to see the world not as a collection of objects, but as a web of interconnected energies. You will understand yourself as a part of the greater whole, and your actions will be guided by the wisdom of your internal landscape. Zoran's final words. Zoran's eyes glowed with the brilliance of the ages as he concluded his teachings. The external senses may guide you through the material world, but it is the internal senses that will lead you to the truth of who you are, Zoran said, his voice full of reverence. Awaken them, and you will discover a deeper, more authentic connection to yourself and the universe. In the silence of your own being, you will hear the wisdom that has always been within you.